Hey guys, what's up? It's Tony from Mag Monkeys here. Today I have the H&K MK23 OEM'd by KWA, and I'm going to be doing just a basic service, taking it apart, cleaning it, lube it, put it back together. It's not going to be a full takedown of this weapon, however, it is going to be something you want to do anytime that you fire this, whether it's target shooting, you bring it out for a game, you just pop off a round, whatever the case may be. Highly recommend it. You'll notice I am missing a small piece here. However, I was using this all day today, and it actually did not seem to affect the performance of the gun. Seems to be more of an aesthetic type of thing. But hopefully I don't. Hopefully that is true, and I don't find anything I don't like when I take this apart. So first things first, you're gonna make the weapon safe. Magazine out. Clear it. Make sure there's nothing in there. Not that it's gonna go anywhere without a mag. To take this one apart, this one's a little bit different. There's a notch here that you're gonna line up with the larger part of the slide catch. So that is actually the notch for the slide catch. But if you'll notice, there's a nice little spot that it can line up there. Once you get that lined up, you're gonna push right against here, and it's going to allow for the slide catch lever to come up and off, and then this slides right off. Okay, and then you've got your lower frame and your upper, which is your slide. Okay, this pretty much breaks down like all the USP series as well as the HK45, so if you have any of those or have done those before, you're going to be in familiar territory. You're going to break that off and remove it. That's the spring. You've got your inner and outer barrel that come right off, and then this actually does separate, so I do recommend that you do take that out. And that is basically it, folks. There's really not a whole lot of moving parts to this gun, which is really nice for both a reliability standpoint as well as a cleaning standpoint. You're going to go ahead and just, typical deal, wipe everything down, get all the gunk off, get in those tighter places that you normally won't see. I mean, didn't think there was a whole lot of gunk in here, but sure enough, there was quite a bit. So yeah, a little bit about this gun. This is famous for Metal Gear Solid use. I don't have like the LAN unit or the suppressor or anything like that. It is also used by the United States Navy SEALs, at least at one point. It's featured in SOCOM Navy SEALs, an old PlayStation 2 game. PlayStation 3, I think, still is rocking that out. But yeah, so this is it's kind of a unique gun. Not a lot of people buy this. It is a relatively large handgun, as you can see by the frame. I mean, the thing's ginormous. If you want to compare that frame, I mean, the frame itself is bigger than the full 1911. Yeah, it's huge. Okay, like Desert Eagle huge is like the territory we're getting into, to the point that finding a holster for it that is not custom made is kind of a pain in the butt. However, with that comes, some notoriety. You're gonna be one of the very few people, if not the only person on your field with this gun. It's an incredibly straight shooter. KWA is so nice when they make their pistols, that they include, usually, not always, but usually a tight bore inner barrel, which this gun does feature. So I highly recommend KWA pistols for anyone in the market for a gas blowback pistol. They don't have any CO2 mag options, so if you're looking to do winter play with it as well, that is not going to be something that this is going to offer you, more than likely, depending on the temperatures of your winters and whatnot. But I must say I'm very happy with the performance, very accurate. Out to the range that you could even compete with AEGs against this thing. So if you are a type of person that likes to keep things light and quick and wants to run just a pistol, this might be a good option for you. However, you are going to pay for it. These things usually retail between $160 and $180. You can find them used, though, for less than that. However, when you buy a used gun, you buy everyone else's problems as well, so keep that in mind. Parts are available from the KWA USA store. Highly recommend that you check that out. They've got literally everything that you could need, including the wonderful part that I lost that I don't seem to need, so I may not even replace it, to be quite honest. Yeah. So that is cleaning it, and you'll go ahead and lube it. I generally pick one side when I lube my pistols to do it. Sometimes I'll do two. I haven't used this particular pistol in a while. It's actually was in service today as a backup for my HK45, which is currently light striking. So my tech is going to be doing a little bit further service work into that whole deal. But since I have not used this gun in a while, I'm actually going to lube both sides, at least on the rails. That way, you know, we get in here, make sure everything's flowing the way it should and whatnot. Don't want to go crazy with the lube though. Now to put this puppy back together, what I'm going to do is slide the inner barrel into the outer barrel. But actually before I do that, I'm going to do what I always recommend that you do, which is to clean the inside of your barrel. You'd be surprised. I mean, a little gunk in there. Haven't used it in a while, so it should be pretty well clean. But you'd be surprised how dirty it gets. When you're going on this side, you always want to make sure you're gentle with it, because you've got your hop-up rubber right there. You tear that, and you're going to be in some trouble. It's going to very easily cause jams, or BBs are not going to fly the right way. It's just a pain in the butt, and you don't want to deal with it. Trust me. Not very fun at all. So you're going to clean this out. Then you're going to go ahead and slide this in. Now the one nice thing about KWAs, at least the HK series pistols, this nice little bit swivels. So I'm going to leave that in the back position as I put the spring on. There's a nice hole on this side, thank goodness I looked, that this wonderful thing has to go in. Now you can see this isn't going to work right now. You're going to push that in, slide it down, and then it'll catch. And the nice thing is that'll just basically make everything align the way it needs to on the slide. You're going to take your slide, put it on your lower receiver of your pistol, cock it back to that notch lines up where it should, and then insert like so, making sure that you don't snap off the little annoying metal piece there. And there you have it. You've got your HK45, just to make sure that the mag catch still works. Sure does. Excellent. Do your last minute wipe off with your grease, and there you have it. So guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please feel free to leave a like and a subscription to our channel. Check out our other channel, the edited channel, which is Mag Monkeys Airsoft on YouTube. Also feel free to check out the Facebook page. The description is in the link is in the description below. And that is it. Until next time, see you guys later.